Now, by default, when we create a credit in the system, the AR entry that gets created over here, the credit, and these are all credits that are showing on this particular account, they're usually tied specifically to the service ticket or the special order or whatever it had to do with. It's automatically tied up to that particular invoice. There are situations that come up, though, that we want to actually free that credit and allow the customer to use it on a different invoice. And so in this video, we're going to show how to actually edit the original AR entry and either hook it to a specific invoice or release it from that invoice. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the AR that we want. We'll just look at this $1,000 one. We're going to select the pencil this time. It says edit. And this opens up a control that lets us change the due date on this particular item, the discount date if they get a discount if they pay by a certain date. And then here on the right, we actually have the ability to change the credit type. So you'll notice when we open this up that we can select that we want to tie this specifically to any invoice, a unit sale, a service ticket, a specific invoice number, or a rental. Now, if it's tied to a specific invoice number, that invoice could be a unit sale, service ticket, or rental. It really doesn't make any difference in that respect. But I could also select that I can only use this credit in the service department. So it will only show up available if you're paying a service ticket or you're paying a unit sale. So tying it to a specific type of invoice is different than tying it to a specific invoice number. Any of them work. They all do the same thing. It's just one is generically saying that I only want to be able to use this credit in the service department, where this one is saying I only want to be able to use it on a specific invoice. Now, in this case, it's already tied to a specific invoice, so if I wanted to free this to use it anywhere, all I'm going to do is select any invoice and select the Save button, and everything would change appropriately. So it's fairly easy to change those things back and forth, but just remember that if you take a special order deposit or anything on a specific invoice, that Lizzy is automatically going to tie it to that invoice and only that invoice. So if you do want to free it up to use somewhere else, you do have to come over here and do this.